your boy, Casey.
And I am Ashley.
Ooh, I'm just playing.
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
You don't
Okay.
want to do that.
So today is our Valentine's Day special or episode. What am I gonna say?
Yes,
Yeah, episode
definitely
special.
episode.
Yeah, episode.
Because special sound
like it's
like candy coated ice.
Yeah,
you know?
Okay, so episode we used to this. You think of Valentine's Day.
Oh my God! Why would you
I'm
single on me that?
Oh.
Okay, so what do I think of when I think of Valentine's Day? I'm gonna be honest. I always think about, when we're in kindergarten and all that, and we would just, your mom and them would go and get the candy and stuff, and we'll write the little names and stuff and pass the candy out, and we have so much candy come on. So I can't lie, that is the first thing I think about since I don't have anyone. It feels so good to have someone and to be with them on Valentine's Day. I'm not no hater. You know what I'm saying? By me saying that, oh my God, now I'm sound like I'm a hater. I promise you I'm
I
not.
enjoy herself, so it's not
Watching a movie.
Yeah.
And eating. That's it.
And that's it. One
That's it.
platter.
A platter. I gotta have a pizza over there. Some chips and dip. Some wings.
David. Philly cheese.
Philly cheese day. I gotta have a variety of things.
You got to, yeah.
But with Future, Worst Day.
Okay.
Valentine's, the worst day, got too many to please. Okay.
Yeah, well, Future on Valentine's Day,
Shout out to the Scorpios and
it's
the
real.
Scorpios only.
It's something real about that. It's
What? It
Future ain't got
is,
no
but
disrespect,
it's the
bro.
truth. I have too many to please. I'm just
Okay.
playing. I don't, for real. I don't.
Usually when somebody says something first, that's what they mean.
Well,
So just
it is what it is.
watch that. It is, dang, I actually don't even have one for myself. Dang, I don't have one for myself.
Every sip has a song. Sorry.
Well, the only one I can think of right now is Doja Cat "Can't Wait" because I do love
that song. You're a simp.
Watch this.
So how does that song go?
Can't wait to get next to you. I can't wait to get next to you.
See, I helped you.
You can't help me.
I can help you.
You can't help me. And there's something about that song, I don't know what it is.
Get your team to help you out, man.
You ran with the wrong team.
You ran with the wrong team. Okay.
So, yeah. But besides Valentine's Day, February, and we would be wrong not to come up here and talk about it a little bit, but of course it is Black History Month. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I feel like we should be celebrated every month. But this is our month. This is what the world gives us. So, what do you want the people to know about Black History Month? At least just a little something. What do you want them to know just going into Black History Month?
What I would like the people to know is that Black is beautiful.
Yeah, that's
number one.
Yes.
I think we see a lot of things on TV, but just understanding our history, and even just seeing it helps me realize that being Black is something beyond special. There is something in us, it's something in our culture that makes other people want to be like us as well. So, I mean, just continue to embrace being yourself, but also being Black is beautiful.
Appreciate it more and more. Like it's not. I won't want to be nothing but Black. I'm gonna just be honest. Like it's something about being me, just period. But I love our culture. Though we do have some stuff to work on, just overall our culture is just it's undeniable. A lot. But our culture is just undeniable. And I'm not even gonna sound. It ain't even an ungrateful thing, but I do feel like we should be celebrated all the time.
Yes.
Having 1 month that is good, so I hope that it gives a moment for the children to learn.
Well, that's up to us.
That is true too.
We can't wait on certain people to give us a month or a week.
Very much so. Okay, so
celebration is definitely every day.
Yeah, so that's how I view it. Like I'm always thinking every month to me is Black History Month. Our history is important, and I think the biggest thing I always take out of it is, and like I always say, like representation is not a want; it should be a requirement. And I think it is so important just to be represented, to see faces like us, just period. So I say our culture is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Always we got some work to do, but we got tomorrow to do it.
Yes.
Come on. Dang good. What I say?
Come on.
Cocomelon.
We know who you coming.
I think in this world, it is a very brave thing to think that, or to do, to be like, I'm going to go and I'm going to technically be technically the leader of the world. To put yourself in front of that many people, knowing how we're viewed and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta throw it to her. And I'm gonna just say that because I already know who you finna say. And I think the similar things about her,
Mm-hmm.
just being that black woman who is willing to go speak up to do these things. So I'm gonna just throw it to you because I already know who you finna say.
Oh, okay. So yes, my woman is Michelle Obama. I mean, come on.
She exudes it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, how can she not?
Yeah.
I mean, she's literally the face to me for modern.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
modern day Black history. First Black First Lady, mother,
Yeah.
wife.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't hear anything about her, no drama.
Nope.
It's just, I don't know. She's just the perfect role model.
For
like, so shout outs to Michelle Obama.
Just shout out to Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't do it.
That's what you should have said.
I see this shirt. I got Ice Spice on my shirt, and I feel just so bad to have for this month. Yeah, because she be stealing that culture.
Wait, no, you know she said she's Nigerian.
Oh, okay. Well, I just feel so bad. So yeah, I just shout out Nicki. Like, I'm sorry.
Shout out to
from
Nicki.
one strong woman to the next, strong black woman to the
strong?
next. Oh, that word.
Yeah, because that's the problem.
Okay, well, for a black woman that has strength, does that sound better? But that's even worse. I'm just not gonna say the word. Yeah. Well, just shout out Nicki. I'm sorry. That ain't got to do with nothing, but I'm just saying. Before we get into our special thing in the end, let's just get into some of the topics stuff we've been really talking about that we feel like it's worth talking. So, as we talked about before, which one I don't think we went into depth about it, tonight's conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And they were a podcast at first, but I guess, a podcast on the road, kind of on tour. And if you don't know, I'm pretty sure you've seen that video on TikTok of a woman going up to the mic in front of this crowd, and she'll be like, well, I'm sleeping with this, I'm doing this, and then you have somebody on stage, girl, you stupid. Or, just giving that feedback. Half the time it's not help. It's really just exploiting the people's situations, and they don't be getting no real help from it. But, of course, me personally, I like Keita. If you don't know her, I don't even know her.
Well, it's Keita and Kitsy Rose, so make sure you clarify.
Oh, let me clarify. Well, I like Keita Rose. And I like her from TikTok. I used to like a lot of her videos, just her talking to herself. When I first saw her go into this realm of working with other people, I was afraid of something like this happening. I do feel like some people just have it on their own. They don't necessarily need to do it as a group project because you never know the intentions of the other people. Because I honestly feel like she was pulled in because they already know she had that voice that people listen to. And that being nice enough to pull people on does not always work. As we see, look where we at now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the biggest person that everybody is talking about is, let me see, I don't know her last name, but Kitty.
Yeah.
Kitty. And let me say this. Because what you will know. I've always, and which I know if a lot of people did see her videos, I've always been like, every time she speak, it's something that's just not, it don't, like the way other people in the comments be like, yeah, she said that, it just ain't never hit like that for me. And I feel like it was always something very preachy or very like, I'm perfect, so I can say this to you. And those type of people,
I always got something to happen.
Always, like, it's never perfect behind the scenes for them. So, yeah, I'm gonna just let you talk about it a little bit before I get into Kitty. Oh,
yeah. Okay, so of course, I watched it here and there. I don't too much care for the relationship topic stuff because it just sounds real cringy about me going up to the mic and asking somebody for some advice.
Yeah.
But I get, everybody's different. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Floaty. Okay, so with the Tonight Show, like I said, I kind of sadly.
Yeah.
I kind of expected when I see too many people. I think of it's too many ideas, too many different personalities. Not saying like that it can't work because of course we've seen groups and stuff work, right? But I'm pretty sure it's difficult to work with that many people.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't expect it because I did. Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to Keita, and I think the situation with her and Kitty, okay, so I do agree. I'm gonna go with Kitty Rose. Yeah, whenever like a woman or someone would come to the mic and ask for advice or something like that, her advice always seems so take accountability. And it's true. It's not like what she's saying was a lie. Yeah. But realistically, I bet she in Aquarius.
Oh, for sure, get an energy for sure.
I'm gonna look it up and see. I could be wrong. Star Aquarius, but you guys tend to give that energy. It's very just like it's hard to listen to someone when I guess they're not tapped into the emotional part of it. I cannot explain what I'm trying to say, but I think we all know like there's logic and then there's emotion or something. Yeah. I think like with Keita Rose, I think she's good at doing both. Yes. So it's like, yeah, girl, I understand why you did that. Because, again, we ain't finna pretend like Kitty, clearly you was doing the same thing. Yeah. We're not finna pretend, but also we are gonna hold you accountable for it. Like, just don't do that no more. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So, I think with Kitty Rose, it was more of just hammering someone. So it's hard to take your advice. Certain people just can't handle that. Yeah. Am I saying everybody can handle that? No, I'm not saying certain people can handle that. But I think most people need you to step back for a second and be like, okay, I get it. But think about it this way. Yeah. Think about it that way. If that person did that to you, blah, blah. So, I wasn't really feeling her energy. Kitty Rose's energy. I didn't know too much about Keita. Yeah. I didn't really know too much about them in general. I saw like a few of her videos, but just clips of it. But I never just studied her stuff. But I did like her though. Yeah. I mean, I still do. She's very animated. Now it is hard now taking her serious because she is very animated. Yeah. But I think that's just her personality. Yeah. So it just is what it is. I think I guess only certain people can hang around her, clearly. Yeah. But I wasn't expecting them to kind of stick together. Nah. And the things that, and again, we truly don't know what really went on.
Relationship podcast thing, if you're not actually trying to help people. Because I feel like that's the energy I got from Kitty, where it was more of, girl, you're stupid. You're doing this, you're stupid. Or, girl, you need to go to church. Or that type of, it was never like, this is not real help. This like, I'm telling you my situation, but you just telling me how I'm wrong. Okay, so
or it's always
you're talking at me, not with me. Type thing.
It's sometimes especially from the guys too. It almost kind of felt. I'm gonna say mainly from the guys. It almost kind of felt like you just saying stuff because it sounds.
Yeah, and it's like
this gonna sound.
Yeah, or like let's clown them, or like that's why I said it's. Some people just don't need the platform or the voice. I'm gonna be honest. Some people just they hear a situation, which I've met people like that in person, where they want to hear you, they want to hear what you go through. They're gonna shame you before anything, or they're gonna laugh at what you got going on, anything. Or it's just you're just giving them something to talk about. They don't care about what you got going on. They can care less if it work out for you. But just because you told them this, that your stuff is so crazy it made them feel better. It's like, oh, I can laugh and talk about this. Because that's the energy they gave. I'm just like, that's why I say when people, you have to literally like just be careful who you tell your situations or who you ask for advice. People do not have good intentions. Like, just because they're listening does not mean they're listening.
Amen.
You know, and it's just like, that's what I got from a lot of them. Like, and not saying that every time Keita was right in what she said, but I just felt like her responses was more of a, okay, I understand you woman to woman. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like, okay, give me more information. Give me more details. Or not just the moment I tell you. I could be telling you something I could be telling you the different side of it. Or, yeah, I did this before, but before you even get to it, you had people on stage who's already like, stop.
Yeah.
Like this. So that's why, like, I think, if anything, it showed me with their tonight's conversation, their podcast thing was, be careful who you tell your stuff to. Or just because people have a platform does not mean they're going to tell you the right stuff or that everything they're saying is right. Because you got to think about, too, these people having stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
It's just easier for them to hide it because they're on the platform to make it seem like they don't.
Yeah.
So that was my whole thing. Now, with the drama, like you said, I be wanting groups to work, but it's something with groups, they just don't. When it's like you got to have a cohesive group.
Right.
When you have all these random people, that's the thing, like that, if I pull, like you got a whole bunch of stars somewhere, putting them all in the same room, thinking that it's going to produce this big thing don't mean that's going to work. You have to literally work. Y'all got to be cohesive. Like, personalities got to mesh.
Right.
Putting all these different people together, there's no way this would have went a long time.
For me.
Yeah.
Like,
let's be, anybody can have an opinion on it. I feel like we are valid enough too. And I just feel like it has to work. Like, even people who you think about doing relationship podcast stuff, does it make sense first? Like, not saying everybody on there gotta have the perfect relationship and stuff, but these have to be people. Have these people work through their own stuff first before they finna get up here and talk to people?
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, do we have the same goal?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's most important too. And also look at your birth chart, because I looked at mine and I don't work real in threes. It has to be even number of people. It's because I say relationships, friendships. We don't do
they gonna be like.
It does work best when it's an even number of us. Like, for me anyway.
Yeah.
So, but I ain't go deep into that. But I feel like we have to have the same goal and also be honest about everything. So if 3 of us start off, okay, we got this idea, everybody. Of course, like, everybody gonna have the same idea, but it might be a little different, blah. We come to a common ground. And then also, if we 2 years, 3 years in, and somebody wants to branch off, that's fine. But let us know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. It's just, I think it's all about good communication.
Yeah, very transparency.
Yes.
And I say you just can't work with people. And that's one thing I learned. You literally can't, like, I can't expect people to think the same way I do. I can't expect, when I go into stuff or when I collaborate, whatever you want to call it with people, my intention is good. I want us to work it good. I want this to be smooth. I want it to come out good. And I had to learn, you have to learn that everybody don't have that same intention. People literally get into stuff like, oh, I'm working with them, but I'm doing this because I'm trying to come out with that. Like,
yeah, true.
I just literally learned that, like, I don't expect people to really have that intention of, this is going to be a good collaboration, or this is going to work out well.
Been a week already?
You so have. Yep. Let me begin. Well, I'm not usually a usual Grammy watcher, but of course, you know, being on social media and stuff, you see some of the stuff that happen. And I'm gonna, before I talk about who I'm happy for, the great things, I'm gonna talk about some of the stuff that happened outside of the Grammys. Well, more on the carpet. Okay. As you see, if you be on social media, you see that Kanye West came to the Grammys red carpet, uninvited, with his, are they married?
They be saying they are.
Wife.
But I guess we truly don't know.
I don't know what his.
He is a Gemini.
Exactly. Yeah, his spouse or whatever. And her name is Bianca.
And I still don't know.
Bianca something.
Where did he find this lady?
I don't know. Well, of course, I think I seen them first when they was going to, like, they was in Paris and like the other places, and like they were pretty much doing the same thing she's doing now. She didn't have on clothes. Of course, we seen, if you know anything about Kanye West, how he did with Kim Kardashian, he definitely want a Barbie doll. He doesn't want a woman that wants to put on what she want to put on or carry herself how she wants to. He literally want a Barbie doll. He wants you to wear what he want to wear. If his aesthetic is changing, you're gonna change with it. And as we see of anybody, I think because I'm trying to think back, was Amber Rose like that? Because did he say Amber Rose could have held? Did she do bubble coat or whatever? Paparazzi was ready, which of course the paparazzi ain't gonna know that he's not invited. You know, I didn't even know he wasn't invited until he got kicked out. But she took the bubble vest off, the bubble jacket off, and was naked. It was sheer. That wasn't even sheer. That was just
straight
fabric, clear fabric. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she had nothing on under there. She left nothing to the imagination. And he sat there, and even the look on his face was kind of like, yo, do that. You know, like kind of like, yeah, that's my product, that type of thing. And I can't feel bad because it's like it's her choice. But it's just like, wow. First, on top of that, my first thing is always, of course, children go to the Grammys. To me, I can see the other award shows like VMAs and stuff being where, they do the crazy stuff. I feel like you can read the room with the Grammys. It's more of everybody wearing ball dresses and gowns. And
right.
It's supposed to be prestige. So for you to do that there, I was just like, man, the embarrassment never stops in a way, because to even be associated with it.
Kanye actually was one of my favorite rappers back in the day. And I can't act like he's still not one of, at least in the top 10 for me.
Yeah.
But like these type of antics that he be pulling, like with Bianca, even before like with Kim, it just kind of shows you again, like, it's not just Kanye. It's like, even though we are talking about Kanye, and I'm leaving on Kanye, but I'm finna just jump off.
Yeah.
Like, you literally have men like this walking around here every day, just like that. It's like, in order for them to feel a certain type of way, you have to have a certain looking woman.
Yep.
And she has to do exactly what you say, wear exactly what you do. I said, wear exactly what you do. Wear exactly what you say.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess it makes you...
Right, because I was looking like that. I was trying to
like, hey, look I'm like,
you stupid.
act like that. And do things like that. And even if you know you have control over someone, it's just still why
play
on it. I don't know. It just and then back to Bianca, because I'm still ain't finna put all the blame on Kanye. I don't know who she is, where she came from. But don't let nobody control you like that. Like, she really is not no ugly lady or anything. And just because someone has money,
that doesn't.
Don't let them control you either. Like, what you mean? And that Kanye, that right there should tell you, if you didn't have it, she wouldn't talk to you. But we say this stuff all the time. But when we say it, we're haters. They're literally telling you. It's these same looking men and these same looking
women every time.
Same looking women, and they're literally telling people that if you didn't have this, they would not talk to you.
Not even look
That's pretty much what they're saying wrong. But I think Kanye is a Pisces rising or a Pisces moon. It's one of them, but I want to say a Pisces rising. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
Y'all go look it up. But it's a Pisces something.
Very much something. Maybe I ain't claiming none of that, but because I'm that good Pisces. I'm that good Pisces.
Don't make me go let me stop.
Just don't even entertain it. Like, literally bring shame back. Shame these people. These people should not ever feel like controversial is good. That's what I think is the problem now. They think being controversial is like, it's good. Like, no. Because now it gets to the point where we're not even doing stuff that's just controversial. What we're breaking laws. We're doing stuff that's disgusting.
Yeah.
We're doing stuff that's so shameful, and thinking because people are paying attention that that's a good thing. I think we can, like, that line is crossed. This is not 2010. We just doing stuff that's just uncalled for. So I think we need to chill out on that too. Like, stop giving people so much attention. She was on our good list, nice list, and she won a Grammy. So congratulations to Doechii. And what she was saying on the stage, like, and I gotta be the one. I'm sorry. It should be just Lauryn Hill and Doechii with this award, but we keep it where it's at. It should not be the 3 that it is. But anyway, Doechii won, and I feel like that was a moment for women that look like her, or just that's the type of representation I like. No matter how she got the award or whatever, but of course she's good, so she deserved it.
Yeah.
And I love to see it. Like I really love to see it.
And I think too, I think clearly everyone's definition of working hard is different.
Yep.
But I think like actually, because I think you told me to listen to Doechii, so. I had followed her and I've been paying a lot of attention to her and stuff like that. And you can tell like she literally had been working hard. Yeah. So not to rain on anybody else, but I think that felt good too. Like to see, because like dang, she really had been working hard for real.
Did. Yep.
So yeah, if anybody deserved that award, it definitely was Doechii.
Yeah. I saw her on she opened up for Doja Cat like. Nah, I don't be that person. Low key, like Doja Cat is good. Like, of course, we know Doja Cat is Doja Cat. But performance wise, the set, the swamp thing she had, it was just so intricate. Like, low key, Doechii had a main stage kind of performance. Like, she has it. Like I said before, like she just deserves that.
Yeah, and it's a different sound. Her and Doja Cat sound is similar. It's very versatile. Yeah. Like. I don't know, rap definitely just needs a different sound. Yeah. Nothing against other female rappers and nothing, but everything's done.
I was about to say.
It's hard to distinguish everyone because
like let's put
it's the same. Yep. I already know what this song's gonna be like. It's always taking the money. It's always it's just time. Like, can we talk about something else, please? And then again, I am getting older, so. It could just be me too. So
I think it's like that. Of course, I listen to other different artists. I like different. I don't like. Of course, I'm a like if a song sounds good, to be good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, look, Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But in general, for real, push further than it. Like we got too much talent. Like I know it's easy to put out this song that finna make you money. Push boundaries, like do that.
Do you think it's a difference between being a rapper and being an artist?
Because that's what pretty much all them do. They be on Instagram, we see plenty of them where they just influencers. All it takes them to go get a good DJ. I mean, be cool with one producer. They can write something down and become a rapper.
True.
But there's
somebody write something for them.
For sure. Yeah. But the art part of I think you can clearly tell when somebody is just an overall good artist. Yeah. Where they literally everything they do is through artistry. You can tell they put their time into it. You can tell a lot of these people now it's the same formula. It's the same. They see how she looks. She look good. Okay, let's go in there, write something for her. Yeah. And let's let her put that out. And I hate the same stuff.
It's just like, okay, she know how to twerk. Let's get her on stage. Write her some lyrics.
Yeah, and let's put her right here. We're gonna put her on this award show. We're gonna make it seem like she more. And I know it's a slap in the face. Like I said, I see a lot of people on social media talk about it where it's like they don't understand why artists who actually good are mad, or like the moment you speak out about something or why you're not getting the recognition is always a bitter thing. But I'm like, y'all don't get it. Look at the people y'all are pushing up there next to them.
I see a lot of, because I think we see it in the men where they find the guys like in the gutter and ready, to feed the family. So I think because in our community we see the people that's coming from the gutter, it's like they're working hard. And it's not saying that they're not, but at the same time, it's like I'm starting to see like these people are plants for real. It's almost like when we talk about football players and stuff like that. You're purposely going to seek out a certain person in the community, in a certain part of the community, who hungry, but at the same time, they probably really deep down don't want to do this, but they know they got to feed their family.
Yep, and that's exactly what they play off of, right? Yeah. Pop the balloon, hey, pop the balloon, pop the balloon, hey, pop the balloon, hey. 7 or 8, we're going to say contestants. And we're going to have Miss Ashley pop the balloon. Well, I'm going to say it just like the girl in the video say. We're going to say if you like something about him and you feel like he's interesting and keep your balloon unpopped. But if you're not feeling what he's saying, or you feel like this is not working for you, go ahead and pop the balloon. Then we'll ask you more questions. Okay, are you ready?
Do I know what these people look like?
Today, this Valentine year, we're not gonna worry about the looks.
Or just like Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Would you take over your mind?
Consistent.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Steven. What's Steven, everybody?
Oh, hi, Steven.
Okay. Steven is 39.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
He's married. He was married before.
Oh, okay.
For 10 years. Hold on. He was married for 10 years.
What?
And he divorced last year. So newly divorced. He got one kid. So what he like to do for fun is to say he like to go golfing. So that means
something different.
Yeah, he be with the business folks.
I
did. Okay. Mm-hmm. He loves the women in his life. He say he love his mama. He love like the other women.
Go ahead.
He love his mama. He just love the women in his life. That's what he say.
Okay, because we want to need mama call every 10 minutes.
Yeah, and he said one thing that people say about him that he works a lot. So he's at work a lot. He works a lot. And the one thing we asked everybody what's one of their red flags of people that said, and people say that he give player vibes.
Ooh!
Don't make that face.
Please don't make that face.
So what do you think about Steven? You want to keep him or let him go?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Steven sounds actually like a really nice guy.
Okay.
39, great age. So you've been married for 10 years and you're ready to date after a year of divorce.
Mm-hmm.
You know, can never just put a time on, but I'm putting a time on it. It's a little early.
Okay.
But if you're ready, you're ready. I'm gonna be honest. I like my man at home. I know women like, I don't want my man work hard. I want him to work hard, but I need to come home. So I'm gonna just hold on to the balloon.
Okay.
For right now, we're gonna have to fix that working thing.
Okay, so we're gonna keep Steven for the moment.
For the moment.
Richard is 40.
Okay.
He was married for 4 years. 4 years. Which is like, why you was married for just that short time. Okay. But he's been single for 2 years.
Which you shit. Okay.
Okay. He is a mechanical engineer.
Ooh.
Don't make that face. Now, we asked him what type of woman he's looking for. He did say he wants a woman that works. He said he wants a woman that works. But he doesn't mind making sure he's like, paying stuff, but he doesn't want you sitting at home. Never. Okay. When we asked him what is his red flags, from what other people say, they say he does drink a lot. And they say he wants to hang. Go ahead. Oh wow! So why did you pop Reggie balloon?
Or that drinking? What you talking about? Like, when I think drinking, I think abuse. I'm sorry. I just think you gonna come home drunk one day and then try to knock me out, and you better make sure I'm out.
You had your balloon unpopped for Ashley. So what did you like about it?
Well, I did love it now, but that shirt, that dress gown.
Tiffer. I just like that name. Tiffer is 50 years old. He's a doctor. Okay. Now for fun, he likes to tattoo because he used to be a tattoo artist.
For fun.
So that's what he does on his leisure time. He has 5 children, and they're by 2 different women. Now, the thing that he said he said ideally he was looking for a doctor, but he said you're not a doctor. He want a woman that meet him on the same level work-wise. And when we asked him about his red flag, he said he ain't got no red flag. So what do you think about Tiffer?
Okay, I just have one more question for Tiffer. So, you have 5 children by 2 women. Were you ever married?
No. Why would you pop Tiff a balloon?
Well, one, Tiffer is a tad bit older.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer someone in the a little younger.
Okay.
Not younger than me, but a little younger than him.
Okay.
I don't think it's anything wrong with having 5 kids, especially at 50.
Mm-hmm.
But you weren't married. For me and what I see is, and I'm pretty sure his kids are grown, but I'm very complex when it comes to this. It's too many people involved. Yeah. I can't explain. It's like I like my one person is good because I can focus on that one person. When it's 2 people, you gotta focus on this mama, that mama,
true,
that mama.
True.
I'm good.
Yeah. So our next contestant, his name is Clayton.
It's so many. Clayton. From Love Is Blind.
No, I hope not. He's 30 years old. He is a warehouse associate.
Oh, them be
he didn't. He didn't say what his position was in there or anything, but he said he worked in a warehouse. He didn't want to disclose what company he worked for.
Okay.
He has no kids. He is a homebody. So when we asked him what he wants to do for fun, he said he like to be at home. It's real something about it. He said he's looking for a woman who can help him grow and stand by his side no matter what.
Thank you, Clayton, for coming. But 30 is too young for me.
Okay.
I prefer someone just older.
Yeah.
I do love that you don't have any children. I love it. 2, okay, so it's kind of scary. I mean, who wouldn't want their man to be a homebody?
Yeah.
But I know when it comes to me in a situation, even in a relationship, that I do like my man to be a little adventurous, like and want to do things, like especially like travel. Yeah. We jumping out of planes and stuff. I'm gonna need you to get out the house. Yeah. So, and also back to a woman that can help him grow things. I get what you're saying, and I'm not knocking nobody saying it because I get what you're saying. I promise you. But to me, since I don't know you, it's scary because
already,
you gotta want to grow, and not saying that you not, but don't rely on people to. Yeah. You know, I'm not about to get married and be like, you gotta help me grow. Yeah. How many people you got? How many people came for me? You sent them pictures? Yeah. Oh, they seen that dope. Let me
stop. And a lot of people say he a fool, but I'm sorry, I ain't mean to say that. Okay. His name is Mike, but he like people to call him Scooter Doo. He said that his mama no gave him that name. He said mama no gave him that name. He said he don't like to judge him. He said don't judge him, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. How old Scooter Doo is?
Scooter Doo is 28. And for his job, he's a TikTok influencer, but he's a popular TikTok influencer. He just wanted you to know that. Okay. He has no kids.
Oh, the mic. Tell me what you do, what you wanna do.
Hey. Okay. He's looking for someone who has their head on straight. He said he want a woman with her head on straight. I don't know what he mean by it.
Let me stop.
And his red flag is that people say he be on TikTok too much, but then it's his job. So, yeah. What you think about Scooter Doo?
So, the police gonna be at the door.
I heard something.
Okay, Scooty Doo. What's your real name? Mike. Because we not finna call no grown man that your mama.
He said if you don't call him, that he gonna get activated. I'm just trying to tell you.
Shit, go. What you mean? Okay, so not to rain on anyone's parade. I think all of us have nicknames and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe like Doo or something, but Scooter
Doo
Doo still sound like a baby or something. But he's too young. I do like the fact that he doesn't have any children. I'm not big on the TikTok influencer job, even if it is bringing in money. But I am glad that he is doing something that he likes. It's just not something like I just wouldn't feel stable with that, because especially with the stuff that was going on with TikTok, they can just snatch this stuff away in a second, and it's like if you ain't got no type of work background, then
his name is Malcolm. He 31. Which we didn't even ask this, but he went ahead and told us that his biggest thing is he has a routine prayer schedule. We're not sure what that has to do with you, but that's what he said first.
Okay.
He does, what is it? Oh, he has a prayer class. He has a prayer class. So that's very important to him. He want anybody he's dating to know this. Okay. He has a prayer closet, so if he ever go off and does his thing, it's because he's going into his prayer closet.
Beautiful.
He is involved deeply in the church.
Okay.
So what he likes to do for fun is he sings in the choir. And he does a lot of fundraising for the church. So when we asked if he have any kids or what he does, he said everything he's doing, he's waiting for marriage. Okay. Beautiful. And his red flag, when we asked if he had a red flag, he said he don't have none because the Lord already forgave him.
Amen. So, Malcolm. Like, that's the last time. Go here right now. Okay, so Malcolm X, let me tell you. So I do like he has a great connection with God, and I never knocked it for anything. And the prayer closet, even his routine prayer and stuff like that, because I feel like there's something I need to be doing. Yeah. But I just think it's somebody out there better for him than me. I do. I think it's just somebody out there that's better, because I don't want us to be doing something and then he feel like this is unholier than thou. Sure. And then now I gotta get activated. Yeah. So,
he gonna be like, in the name.
Okay. So I'm gonna pass on Malcolm X, because I honestly feel like if he digs deeper into the church, it's somebody waiting on you right now at the door. Them women in the church, they waiting to get married.
That's where they going. Now check that. In the video. Thank y'all for watching. We will see y'all next time.
See you later, alligator.